Hey, it's Adam Mills with Mills Ammunition. Hope you're having an awesome day. Out here at the range, figured I'd give you a behind the scenes look of what it takes to set up to do a basic test. It's pretty intricate and it takes some time. Sometimes it can take 20 minutes to set up. So, you know, I think it's a good thing to show folks, get a good idea of what goes on behind the scenes. You know, when you're a small ammunition manufacturer, the biggest thing that we have to do is educate folks about our particular product, and try to teach folks something, man. If you're going to be doing your own testing, you know, you can kind of see what we do and get some good guidelines, but you know, to figure that kind of stuff out. We're using a Ransom Rest today. We also have a barrel rest that is mounted into a concrete block, if you will. So we're not going to do that today, but we're doing load development. We're testing several different things. You know, the thing I would tell folks is a lot of folks treat ammunition like it's a commodity, meaning it's like gold and silver, right? There's no difference between, you know, once you have pure gold, it's pure gold, right? That is so far from the truth. There's a reason why some ammunition is cheaper than others. It's just the way it is. It's better. Right? There's better ammunition. What is better ammunition? Well, it's more accurate, it's cleaner, and it's consistent, because consistency is the key to accuracy, right? And consistency isn't cheap. Consistency means you're using the best components and they're put together the best way to the tighter tolerances. That's the difference, right? If you've had a really expensive high-grade steak, there's a big difference between that and, you know, D-grade USDA meat. It's the same thing in ammunition. So that's our constant struggle, is just trying to teach folks to get them to try something that might shoot better for them, most likely will, and will be a lot easier for them to clean and maintain their guns. So this probably will be a longer video, but you can get an idea of what it takes to set this operation up and see what goes on behind testing. So thanks for watching. First thing we're going to do is go down range and set up our target. We're using Pro Shot targets today. They're the size. I'll have to look at the size we're using, but it's really easy. You don't have to change the targets as much. But they're square grid. That way we can use an app to measure our groups and get an idea of what our standard deviation is, group size, if we're shooting right or left. Next thing, start figuring out where 25 yards is. I shot here yesterday, so I got a pretty good idea. We set up at the back of the bench. Listen, preferably you're shooting from a concrete rest, but we shoot from the back of this particular rest. It's very stable, and the biggest thing is with this Ransom Rest is, as long as the muzzle of the gun, the sights are coming back to where they started, you're good to go. So it works fine for us. One of the hardest things to do is just get all the doggone stuff out of the truck, set back up, especially when you do it kind of a lot. What I have found, you know, if you're shooting multiple guns, it's one thing, but the other thing with the Ransom Rest, what I found is getting it set up at home, you know, is really the easiest way to do things. As far as getting it in the rest and really figuring out how you want the trigger to be set up, how that gets set up. You want to make sure that, and this is from, I don't know how many rounds I've shot out of a Ransom Rest, but more than a lot of folks. besides the folks at Ransom Rest. I've shot a lot. But depending on the gun, believe it or not, what I have found is that you can actually, you know, the way you pull the trigger can actually affect the sights. It'll actually pull them up. I think I just got stung. Ouch. But I would tell you that you know, and every insert's a little bit different. This is my old faithful Taurus 92 AF. It's actually an AF, but it has, oh, that was a doggone hornet that got me. Shoot, that hurt. And he's hanging out, wanting to get more. Son of a gun. What I found is that this particular insert is really good in the fact that you take the grips off of this one, and can't believe that sucker got me. You take the grips off it, and it's got